Hello and welcome to today's episode of Automation Translation with Command Automation. Today we're going to be talking about how to set up the A2W Pushbutton receiver from Omron. It's a wireless push-button receiver. So we have two wireless push buttons, a red and green. We have our S8VK power supply connected to AC. We have our A2W receiver, and we have our NX1P controller. So we have the power coming from our S8VK to the A2W, that's 24 volts at 0.65 amps. We also have our negative power wire coming to our COM port on the output for the A2W, and we have a positive power wire coming to the COM port on the NX1P. Now you can check the specifications for your particular units in the operation manuals for these units as well. So in order to set up the push buttons to output, we will set up the switch here to ID, and we'll set our knob to 1, or the desired indicator, and then we'll push the button that we want to tie to that output 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and now we can switch this to test, and we will push that again, and you can see this lights up here for the indicator. So now if we want to delete for that same output, so to delete for 1, we're gonna switch this to delete the knob, and we're gonna switch this over to ID again. All the indicators will light up, and we'll push this button again 3 times. And you'll see this RCV light switches on every time you have successfully tied a push button to the indicator or deleted it. So now we can test this again and push this button, and we do not have any indicators lighting up. So if we want to tie this to multiple outputs, we can tie the green to 1 and 3, for example. So we bring this over to ID, we'll push 1, 2, 3, and then we will switch this to 3 and push again 3 times. And after this RCV light it turns off, we can switch it back to test and push the green button. We got 1 and 3 lighting up. So that is the gist of how to set up the push buttons to tie them to the outputs. Also make sure to connect your outputs to the inputs on the controller so that you can control the motor or whatever else it is that you're controlling with your NX1P. Thanks for watching.